Hello, friends, and welcome to Stories That Shape Us. I'm Joanna Daniel. Today, I'm talking about, uh, for the last couple of days, I've been speaking about abuse from a perspective of educating. Yesterday, I talked about forgiveness won't stop the abuse, and it certainly won't stop the abuse. If you have been in an abusive relationship, then you'll know that forgiveness won't do it. And so my appeal really was to people who are in leadership in churches, who are supporting people who've experienced abuse, to not rush people on the journey to forgiveness, to let them make their way there in the time that God takes them there. And just to know that forgiving someone won't stop them from abusing you. But today I want to speak to you who have experienced abuse. I want you to know something because you may have heard this. People may have said this to you. You may have thought this because it's of culture or religion or what has been said to you in your family. Or maybe just you when you're sitting with your thoughts and you may think this. You did not destroy your family. I want you to really hold on to that you did not destroy your family. Your family is not disintegrating because of you. The children are not hurting because of you. You did not destroy your family. Sharing your story didn't cause the destruction of your family. It didn't. The abuse did. And so when the abuser would suggest that, or their supporters would suggest that, because they want to keep you silent. So you did not destroy your family. And this is true for the women who have experienced sexual abuse. This is true for the women who have experienced domestic abuse. This is true for the individual who have experienced harm in a dysfunctional family and have the courage to come and to talk or to set boundaries, to put things in place that will protect you. You might hear that you destroyed the family. You did not destroy the family. The abuse did. Your silence isn't helping to protect them, or your silence rather helped to protect them. So they abusers count on silence. They count on us not sharing, because the shame that is accompanying abuse, they count on you not sharing your story. And so the fact that you share your story and now it's out in the open, the pushback is you destroyed your family, because now everybody knows the thing that you've carried in with you for so long. And now maybe questions are asked, investigations are happening. Now the perfect family doesn't look so perfect anymore, because now people know what's going on inside, because you couldn't contain the abuse on your own any longer, and you shared and you're getting help. You did not destroy your family. I know this stopped a lot of people from getting support, for the fear of, if I share, my family is going to be destroyed. If I share, this is going to happen. But your sharing didn't destroy it, because whether you share or not, the abuse is harming you, and it's harming the people that are around. It's harming everybody. So you didn't do it. The abuser did. The abuser will try to guilt trip you, gaslight you. And again, their supporters will try to do that too, to let you believe that if you continue sharing, if you go to the police, if you get help, if you get therapy, if you talk to the church elder, if you share with your friend in prayer or just share with your friend, then you are destroying the family. You are not destroying the family. You may have done the sharing and you're living in a place of guilt because of it. I want you to know that truth sets us free. And please allow this truth to set you free, that you didn't do it. The abuse did. And they want to continue to do it. So they want to keep you silenced and in upholding and putting up with their behavior. They could make some decisions to change. They could make some decisions to do some things differently, to heal, to apologize, to take responsibility, to be accountable. But they're not doing any of those things. Rather, they want to silence you by telling you that if you share, you're destroying the family. See, they benefit in the past from your silence. Your silence kept them doing what they were doing without any kind of repercussions. So that now that you're sharing, there are repercussions. People are looking at them differently. People are asking questions. People are putting things together. You are getting sympathy. You're getting support. You're getting looked after. You are healing. You're growing stronger. You're learning how to put boundaries in place. Even your boundaries might be seen as disrupting the norm. You're rocking the boat too much. Don't rock the boat. But none of those things are destroying it. It's the abuse that destroys it. It's the dysfunction that is upheld that nobody checks, nobody hold accountable, nobody take responsibility for. Those are the things that destroy. But as I said, if the narrative and the frame that everything is put in is on you because you have done the courageous thing of stepping outside of it, sharing your story, looking for support, putting boundaries in place, holding people accountable, giving them responsibility for what they've done, yeah, you're going to be seen as rocking the boat. If this is you and you have done the hard work, you're doing it, get some support to go the distance with you, to walk with you as you go. Find a support group, get a counselor, get somebody who is able to help you as you do this work of stepping outside of abuse and start the journey of healing or continue your journey of healing. But let this truth live with you and set you free. And every day when the negative thought comes up, when things look fragmented and it doesn't look anything like it did before, when sometimes when you have children and you see them adjusting to life without the parent that had to be left behind, you might experience guilt and times of wonder. You might want to go through the bargaining process as you're going through the grief process, or when you hit the stage of feeling low moods in that grief process because it's a loss that you've also experienced, you might be tempted to bargain with yourself and to go back on something that you know is not sustainable, you know that will cause more hurt. Those are the times to really tell yourself the truth, to lean hard into your support system, to call your support system, to make sure you attend your sessions and to tell yourself the truth. I didn't destroy this family, the abuse did. That's the truth, and truth sets us free. Thank you for joining me in this episode of Stories That Shape Us. I hope you'll join me on the next story.